Now we'll head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 13 matchup.
The Patriots setting up here for the kickoff. That brings the play to an end. So we've got a young quarterback with some experience stepping onto the field today for the first time.
Yeah, he's got a lot of talent, and it's just a matter of time until he takes that experience and matches it with all of his talent and becomes one of those guys that we say, hey, the game is going to hinge on him. I think he's very close to that. What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. And also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
It's a 2 tight end formation. Handoff out of the I formation. Fights through that hit. They'll meet him this time behind the line. Here's the Titans offense. They're a hard team to get off the field because 3rd down this season has gone their way, converting at a very high rate. This will be 2nd down. Double tight end formation. The Titans now move the chains. The tackle's made, and the 1st down is picked up.
You can't play zone coverage against this quarterback. He knows it's zone, and he's going to find the open throwing lane, and he gets it done.
The Titans will take the snap from the 40. On the money. They bring him to the turf. And now here's the Patriots defense. They never got to the quarterback once last week. Second down now. Wide receivers are bunched up. Play action. He'll throw it over the middle. My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
This man was put on this defense for this reason alone. Make the big hits. Give your team some momentum and also put a little fear in those offensive players when they get the football.
That'll put them in what we call plus territory. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Play fake. Catch made. Will mark him at the 22. 1st down here after the completion. They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. That's going to be a timeout charge to the offense. First down here. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Looking across the middle, the tackle is made. The Titans will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on 1st down. Now inside the red zone. They were very good at finishing off drives last week in this situation. 1st and goal from the 7. Throws the pass. Makes the grab. Touchdown. A timeout charge to the offensive unit.
Well, the offensive line did it all on this drive, didn't they? Here it is on 1st and goal. Nice job of pass blocking, and the quarterback finds the open receiver for the touchdown.
The Patriots prepared to return the kick. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. And now we've got what you'd call the wily veteran at quarterback, about to head onto the field for the first time today.
Yeah, when you're a quarterback like this and you've had success, you go out in the field, you can't wait for the game to start because veterans think only good things are going to happen to them. So they're confident and ready to go.
1st and 10. Keeps it here. He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete. And now that we've got a moment, let's take a look at the Patriots offense. A lot of people thought coming into the year this would be one of the best rushing attacks in the league, but it's been very average to date. 2nd and 10. He'll throw it over the middle. And he's tackled some 3 yards away from a first down.
The Patriots, that time, they can't get big yards, but the throw and catch picks up a few, and his third down's much easier with this situation.
The Patriots have turned into the cardiac kids. They won a tight one last week, but they trail in this one with time remaining.
You got to be cool under pressure, and I think this is a pressure situation. You got to make plays when it counts in situations just like this. Well, one of the hardest things to do, and I think in the NFL now, is third short is run the football and pick up yards. That time, nice job by the offensive line. They showed their power, and they picked up the first down.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. A tackle behind the line. Here's how the Titans defensive lineup. Number 1 in pass defense. This is one category you love to lead the league in. That's second down coming up. The Patriots are at the line of scrimmage and loading up that line with an extra tight end. Taking off. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. First down, offense readying for the snap. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. They'll run it here, slashing to the right side. And they bring it down at the 36-yard line.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Nickel formation here for the defense. Second down, 4 to go. Catch made. Nice tackle.
Corner routes not thrown enough in this league anymore. A lot of teams don't do it because it takes a strong arm quarterback to get it done. That was a terrific throw up the field that time.
First down at the 25. Throws to the right. Got the completion.
What can a defensive back do in a situation like this? The answer is nothing. How about the throw right on target by the quarterback and a good route on that out route by the receiver?
It's now second down. Nickel formation for the defense here. Handoff out of the eye. They deck him in the backfield.
The Patriots running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Out of the shotgun. Feet first, gives himself up.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
It's first down as they head to the line. What a drive this has been. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
That leads us to second down. This has been a long drive so far. They call his name again. Right now, this is a team that trails, and they know that they have nothing if they don't have a rushing attack. The numbers are just dreadful. They're going to have to get a spark from the rushing attack the rest of the way if they're going to get back into it.
We talk so much about throwing the football, scoring, doing all these things that are pretty for the fans, and we all want to see it. But the NFL always comes down, who is the most physical is the one that wins the game, and they're not being physical enough on the offensive side.
The kick is good.
That was a nice long drive by the offense that time, and it stalls out. But good job by the kicker coming in and putting 3 points on the board.
In on the stop. The Titans now bring their offense back onto the field for the next drive. First down at the 17. He'll keep it on the play fake. Brings it into his body. And he's tackled down at the 36-yard line.
There's nothing like a play-action pass. When the offensive linemen make it look like it's a run, the linebackers are all near the line of scrimmage, and easy to throw it down the field for that completion.
Reaches out and grabs it. Brought down at the 44. It's still early, but we've seen this wide receiver come out and make plays already.
Yeah, I know it's early, but you can tell he is fired up. He has come out here with tons of energy, and every play is full speed. Kind of reminds me of Jerry Rice back in his heyday.
Play action fake, looking to throw. The defense had that one covered.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
He makes the catch. Good piece of tackling. And now seeing these first half numbers, we knew coming into the game it was a possibility because this is one of the better passing attacks in the pass is intercepted. He's brought to a halt.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. The Patriots go with 2 tight ends on this play. To the ground. Gains 12.
The Patriots offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
First down here after the run. Offense lines up here. Gets the handle here. He's brought down.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
2 tight ends on the field here. The Patriots take it from the 38. Big ball is out. This one's going back the other way. Tackles made. The defense comes up with the big play, the hit, and the recovery of the football.
They sure did. They got so much speed on the defensive side, and that speed, when you think about it, it gets more people around the football. It helps you deliver the hit even harder, and that's why they got the turnover. Great job.
Second down here after that run play. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Handoff made, trying to plow ahead. Still on his feet, breaks free. That'll stop the play right there. New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Offense lining up here after picking up more than 30 on the previous play. Rock for a loss on that play.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
He's got the touchdown.
Well, you got a lead. Now you're able to go out there and drive down the field and score a touchdown. This changes how the other team is going to manage the game from here on out.
Counted. The Titans will kick it away momentarily. They were able to capitalize on great field position following the fumble, and they'll be hoping the defense can help them out like that once more. They're setting up the return. And the tackle's made right around the 32-yard line. The Patriots now will start their drive at the 32. First down at the 32. Here's the handoff and pick up about 4.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Offense lines up here. Second down and 6. And that gains 1. Heading to the line for a third down play, and this was something they specialized in last week, converting in these situations.
What they do on this third down situation.
The defense comes out in the nickel. From the gun. The catch is made, and he's tackled down after picking up the first. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Wasting no time now for this next play. The defense gets the sack. Second and 15 following the first down sack. Split backfield here. Out of the gun. And they'll get to him again for the sack.
Quarterback's got to know when it's inside of 2 minutes and that clock is moving, you want to get the football down the field and out of bounds. Holds on to the football too long, gets the sack, and that just kills the time management.
The Patriots have it at the 34. Handoff. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
And a touchback. The Titans offense ready now to see what it can do. First down at the 20. Takes it on the counter. It's away from the stack. He's taken down at the 30. Second down after going to the ground game the first play. No huddle time. Quickly now, spikes it. Now looking at third down. Quarters formation here for the defense. Looking long. Could have been intercepted.
Well, the offense didn't pick up the first down that time. They're pretty happy the way everything turned out because that pass could have been intercepted, and you give an interception up on third down, and that is bad.
For the second quarter here in the Music City. We'll be back to Nashville after halftime for the start of the third quarter. They line up here for the onside kick. They want that football back. They won't recover the onside kick. The hands team does his job. The Titans call timeout. Remaining. They come to the line of scrimmage in an excellent starting point. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. And here we go, the first snap of the second half. Secures it with two hands. He's tackled right at the 31. The defense stops the clock. That short pass play picked up 6. It's now 2nd down and 4. The give. They break through. Tackle them behind the line. Timeout's called. And we're going to step aside. We'll be back in just a moment. 3rd down now. The defense comes out in the dime. Into the open. Another 3rd down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
Well, when your team is behind, what do? Just come out there and get a 1st down. That's a nice job by the offense.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Breaks free, has some space to work with. Touchdown and drawing close.
Well, it's a nice touchdown drive by the offense. They're still behind, but I got to say this to the defense. You're just giving up. You're letting them march down there and letting them get back in the game. Toughen up and get it done.
Here we go.
Tight ends in motion here. They will not find a way into the end zone, so they'll only get 6 points out of the trip. Patriots now getting ready to kick it away. And he's going to be taken down well short of the 20. Let's mark him at the 15. The Titans ready to take over the football. The jumbo set on the field. 1st down and 10. The pass is incomplete. There was no one open.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
Looking across the middle, he's got the catch. He's stacked up at that point.
That's what you want to do. Just get a 1st down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
Let's go.
He'll take the snap from the gun. Reaches out and snatches it. You'd love to see somebody bounce back. After not being a factor last week, we're seeing a wide receiver who knows how to get right back into it.
Yeah, he was eager to get back out on the field again this week, Jim. He's anxious to go out there and do well, and so far today, he has been awesome.
Airtight coverage, incomplete.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position, nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
So after that last incompletion, it is 3rd and 3. Play fake. Ball's thrown incomplete. Great coverage there by the defense.
This is called managing the football game as a head coach. What are you doing here? You got to lead. It's close. It's 4th down. It's short yardage. You're near midfield. Don't do it. Punt the football away. And if the other team's going to go ahead, make them drive the length of the field. Well, you got a small lead in the 2nd half, and you go for it on 4th down. That is a risky proposition. But the head coach took a big sigh of relief over there on the sideline because they picked it up. Good job by the offense.
Taken down at the 39.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
The Titans have it at the 39. The give out of the eye. Taken down at the 33.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. The Titans take it from the 33. A takeaway. And he's brought to the ground.
Linebackers nowadays are so talented. They can just do everything. They're strong enough to stop the run, but how about this interception? Good job, good reading of the quarterback, and a nice catch.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. First down at the 31. An open lane. That brings the play to an end.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
Charging ahead. Running room. Trying to escape the pressure, and there he goes, sliding to get away from the hit. Bill, the quarterback, has found a way to beat this defense all game long, especially with his legs.
Yeah, we don't see it too often anymore, do we, Jim? You know, 1 year in 2012, the quarterbacks ran everywhere. Then 2013, it became much more difficult, and every year it's just going to get harder, but not today. The quarterback is running very well. Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time, and a gain of 4.
When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
2nd and 6. They'll go ground. They are in the backfield in a hurry, and will bring him down for a loss behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, that's a great job by the defense. What an effort and what speed. That time they get in the backfield and tackle the runner for a loss.
The Patriots lined up. Everybody split out wide. Throws the pass. Got the completion. There's the offense picking up another first down on 3rd down.
The Patriots, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
They jam it in on the goal line. Touchdown.
I would bet 1st and goal that the offense about 90% of the time is going to run the football. And what do here? They run it and they get it done. That is power football at its best.
How much does this sting? They get the touchdown, but Phil, they fail to get the 2.
Jim, I think it takes a lot away from the football team. It's a terrible decision. Now we'll find out if that 1 point comes back to haunt them.
The 18-yard line. The Titans get ready to start their drive. First down at the 18. He'll fire it out to the left. Makes the reception. And he's going to be tackled right around the 35-yard line.
The Titans just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down by a few points in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. The Titans get a first down. One team's running the football, the other is passing, but both are working with their game plans.
Yeah, they both are working. As you look down there on the field, one set of running backs are really happy. On the other side, the wide receiver group, they're really happy. So as long as you get it done, that's all that matters.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Final quarter underway now with this snap. Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit. The Patriots all season long have won the turnover battle, and today it's more of the same.
When you look at turnovers, it really, to me, comes down to one thing. That means you have a lot of speed on the defensive side. You can hit them before they are ready, and that's what they're doing here today.
Keeps it on the play fake. He brings it in here, and he's got the first. Looking ahead, the Titans will be playing at home next week, while the Patriots will also be playing at home next week. First down here after the completion. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. They bring him to the turf.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
Here's the first snap after the big play. They'll go shotgun here. Has his man, and that'll gain just a few yards.
Sometimes it's good protection by the offensive line, and sometimes it's just bad defense. They can't get to the quarterback, and that's another completion by him.
Three-step drop. Titans are in for the score.
Good job on that touchdown. That puts them ahead, and it's always, of course, better to be ahead than behind.
The Titans with an extra point try on the way. Add the extra point. The kick is good. The Patriots set up for the kick return. They've just lost the lead, so need to try and respond. Scores 21-15. Return ends rather quietly short of the 20. Let's mark him at the 16. First down coming up. Quarters formation here for the defense. And he's thrown to the ground.
It is without a doubt the worst place to get pressure up the middle on the quarterback. It happened that time, and he did the right thing. Just take the sack.
Second down coming up. Nickel formation here for the defense. They send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Sticks to his hands. The tackle is made.
I think, Jim, you know, when you got a close game like this, it's third and long on the offensive side, you got to be smart. You know, don't take a chance. If you take a chance and cause a turnover, then that can turn the game around big time. So I expect the quarterback here to be very conservative with his decision.
Unable to complete that one, and that's a very quick 3 and out. And the Patriots are going to punt it. We'll see what he can do here. And he is brought down at the 39. What a nice spot to begin this drive. An extra tight end on the field for this one. The Titans have it at the 39. And at the 37, he'll be brought down.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. Offense lines up here. They'll go ground. He's tackled at the 30. Now third and short, following the run. They bring in the extra tight end. Time is beginning to run out here midway in the fourth. Finally, a third down conversion.
Well, here we are in the second half of a tight game, and you always hear this: control the tempo of the game, just move the chains, and that's what the offense did that time. Picked up the first down and just keep marching from here.
It's a two tight end formation. Another handoff right back to him. That picks up 11. They're able to move the chains after that last run. The clock's really become a factor here, and the defense knows it has to get off the field as soon as possible to give the team a chance. Back to the ground now on first down. Nice tackle. As we've seen today, this is a team that's dedicated to the run, and it's paid off with some very good stats on the ground.
Well, it shows you what the coach thinks. He believes in running the football, and when you believe in it, what happens to your football team? They become tough, and they have shown that toughness here today. That's why they have such a good ground game going.
Still second down.
Second down coming up. Leading and with possession of the football, it throws it in the end zone. Touchdown.
Well, when you get close to the goal line, anytime there's just a little bit of deception, that deception is enough for the tight end to get that area where he can get open. That time he does it. Touchdown.
They need to get the play off. Got a flag.
Delay of game, offense.
The Titans with the PAT to come. Extra point is good. The Patriots prepared to return the kick. No return here as he takes a knee in the end zone. They face first down. They're going to get him here for a sack.
I don't know if they were confused or not, but the left side of the offensive line that time, they were not aggressive. They got pushed back, and they give up the sack of the quarterback.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Dropping back now into the shotgun. And they duck the quarterback.
Jim, you can't tell the difference between the quarterback and the center. They're both retreating about as fast as you can go. That time the center gets run over, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
Third down after the sack. 2 minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Big moment here. Third down coming up. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Going for it on fourth down. They'll go right to the hurry-up. Won't use a timeout here. Snapping out of the gun. Pulls it in. Ooh, they failed to pick up the first, and the ball will go back to the other side. And now looking at some numbers here in the second half. It's more of the same for a guy who has been one of the best all year at the quarterback position.
Now, what I like about him so much, he sees where he has to go with the football, and then he's able to deliver the football right on the money, no matter what the circumstances are. High down the field, drives it in between defenders. He is just a terrific thrower of the ball.
Double tight end formation. The Titans take it from the 23. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains. And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment. First down here after the run. 2 tight ends on the field here. Again, they'll lean on him. Touchdown, Titans.
What a job by the offense. So little time left to drive down the field and score. That just ices the game. Nice job by the whole football team today, but especially on the offensive side.
The Patriots' hopes are now slim and none as they surrender a late score. The score's 35-15. Him at the 18-yard line. The Patriots offense heads on to the field. Now 1st and 10. And He hauls it in. Picks up 8 here. After that grab, it's now 2nd down and 2. Holding on to the timeout. They'll rush back to the line. Launches it down the field. Very nearly intercepted.
Just not a good decision by the quarterback. I mean, maybe on the sidelines they keep calling the wrong plays, but he's attacking the strength of this cover 2 defense. Don't do that. Throw where they're not. That's deep down the middle.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. With 2 hands, he has it. Gains 17. They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. Going to the hurry-up. Under a minute to go here. And he's taken down after being sacked on 1st down at 2nd and 16. Drop back. Shotgun formation. Third down here. Offense trying to pick up the 1st. From the gun. The defense gets a sack. They bring back out the offense to go for it. They'll go to the hurry-up here as the clock runs. The Patriots will take the snap from the 30. Out to the left. On the money. Failed to pick up the 1st down, and they'll give the ball back to the other side.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the 1st down, though.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. 1st down at the 31. Keeps his legs moving. In on the stop. And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. The Titans bring in an extra tight end for this play. Still got it after the play action. It's out of the pocket. Almost intercepted.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
The kick is good. The kick is good from downtown.
Well, the defense is going to be excited. They come out there. The offense has great field position, but they stop them. But they give up 3 points, but still a victory for the defense.
And the hands team does its job recovering the onside kick. First down on the way. And this will probably wrap things up here. Going for the home run. Incomplete. Almost going in the other direction. Bill, before we go, how about a little chat about how much this win means?
Well, you know, Jim, let's look at it this way. It was just a nice win.